People ask me often, how do I spend my day? How do I break up my hours? What do I do during the day? Well, let me tell you. And it makes sense, and it's actually might be some good advice for you people. And I know some of you are going to giggle. Well, here we go. I work 8 hours a day. That's right. That's good. Sometimes I work 12, whatever. But when I control myself, it's 8 hours a day. And that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. I sleep 8 hours a day. That's correct also, right? I eat 2 hours a day. That's either one big long meal that I just take my time and I just have, just relax and enjoy it, or I have 2 one-hour meals, usually mid-afternoon and dinner. I work out my muscles or jog for 1 hour. I wind down and relax for 2 hours. And I make love for 3 hours. This is spread out throughout the day. There's your 24 hours. You just giggled. I know you did. Why is that? Well, let's analyze this for a minute. First of all, I'll bet most of you are working way too much. You're working 12 to 18-hour days. You're having all these reasons and excuses why you have to do that. There's no other way around it. You're stuck. You're miserable. You don't sleep enough. You eat throughout the day. You're just constantly eating. You don't have your wind down time, and you're stuck in the love department. That's most people. I'm not saying necessarily you, but that's what most people are like. And that's your priorities. People pick their priorities, and all they do is complain and complain and complain. And they think they have no time to walk. When you step away from something and you take a break and you come back and then you see what you were slaving over in a whole different light, and you suddenly see a faster, better, more efficient way to do it, or you suddenly have a different set of priorities because you just want to get it done faster. But stepping away and relaxing and feeling better about yourself first, making that a priority, and then coming back to what it is you need to do, your job, somehow it becomes more efficient. You do it in less time. You get better results, rather than if you just stayed enslaved all day long until you passed out, and then you continued slaving all the next day. You can make all the excuses you want why you cannot have any free time, but trust me, that little bit of time that you take for yourself to feel better, to make love, so you can just sparkle inside, that is magic energy that gives you a way of looking at life in a different way, different set of priorities, and you see how to do things more efficiently. You got to step away and come back. And that's what I do, and hopefully this helps. And people say, well, how do you find the time? You make the time. It doesn't mean getting less done. Actually, I get more done this way than if I was to just work 20 hours a day, nonstop, slaving over whatever it is. You got to take time for yourself. And part of it is simplifying your life. It's getting rid of things. A lot of things that we do are just spinning our wheels, wasting time. There's always a more efficient, better way of doing it. Or realizing that you shouldn't even be doing it at all. Do something different, something more simple, something more easier, something more, simplifying your life should be a daily thing. All throughout the day, constantly be going, what can I get rid of? What can I do simpler? And that's the first start of the process. But if you don't enjoy life, if you don't take the time to love and be loved, what's life for? We're not here to just slave. We're here to live and appreciate and live and love life. So maybe, hopefully, my example gave you some inspiration, maybe some ideas. Hopefully that helped.